For those that have paid money for ogbono and have supplied them, all you need to do is to keep it safe, because it's a commodity that in the next 2 3 months you will see how much the price will increase. You will even be sad why you didn't buy more than the 10 bags or 20 bags. I think one of my top clients bought 10 bag and she's adding 10 more, so she wants to buy more so she can keep and make a lot of money. Now why I made video about ogbono was because this is the season to buy it. So some people bought it and they will make good money. Last year it was sold for almost 900,000. I think someone even sold it for 1.3 million naira. Ogbono business is not, or let me say, agro-commodities. The prices are not fixed. So a bag of ogbono can be sold in Port Harcourt for say 1 million and be sold in Kano for say 1.5 million. The differences is the location, but it's a big business. So if you are yet to buy ogbono, this is the season for you to do it. Go ahead, reach out to me on WhatsApp. This is my contact, my number displayed on the screen. Reach out to me, let me assist you buy the ogbono for you. But this is the issue, I will not be the one doing the storage for you. Why? I don't have the storage facility. So the only thing I can do for you is to help you secure the best quality ogbono. That is what I sell. That is why if you see my prices, it's not the same with the next person, right? My price is not that cheap, but what I'm giving you is quality, clean. We already sieve it, clean it before packaging and supplying to you. So I'm not selling something that you buy and then regret. No, high quality. So you can reach out to me and make order, buy your ogbono. I will not store for you. What I can assist you to do is to help you sell when it's time to sell. So I have many people who reach out to me. I didn't even know where they buy it. Someone reached out to me that she has chili pepper she want to sell. Chili pepper that is big market. But because she didn't know the business, she just bought randomly. It's now time to sell. She's looking for who to give. Maybe I might assist her, yeah, because I don't want her to feel bad. But if you don't buy any product from me, I don't see any reason why I should be assisting you. That is the benefit of being a community here, or let me say a member of this community. I will help you to make money. Why I also make money. The more money I help you to make, the more money I make for myself. That is how I understand business. If I help you buy ogbono, I help you resell, definitely I will charge you commission. So let's assume I help people sell 100 bags of ogbono and I'm getting 10,000 per bag. It's big money. I've made nothing, just post. I have a good platform where I can post for you and you make good sales. I have customers who I've been selling to, who I can tell them I have, even for export. We have stores outside of Africa that buy ogbono. I was in Ghana, I ate ogbono. I have stores in Ghana that I've received their contact that will be supplying them food. So if you have your ogbono here and you tell me you have, I can reach out to my stores in Ghana and tell them, okay, we have good ogbono here. We can supply to them. This is one of my goal of traveling around African countries, or let me say around the world, so that I can know businesses that I can do and make money. So it's not just for myself, but the benefit of everyone in this community. As you're following me, we'll make money together. So that ogbono business is still the best time for you to buy. Don't miss out. If you have money, buy it. If you have a storage facility, buy it and keep it there. When it comes to selling, my team will help you sell off just for a little commission. That is what we do. So, but in this video today, we are going to discuss Egusi storage business. Why we are discussing Egusi storage business today is not because this is a time for you to buy, but I don't want you to get this information when it's time to buy. You'll be late in the market. I want you to get the information so that you prepare ahead of time, so that when it's time for you to buy your ogbono, when it's time for you to buy your egusi, you come out with your money and buy. So what you're getting today is a head start, information that will help you prepare your mind, know that, okay, I want to go into this business, I'll be buying 50 bag. So on average, how much is the bag? You prepare that money. Then what do I need to do? You prepare a storage facility. All of that is helping you to be able to make a lot of money. I also discuss with you about groundnut, because this is the season too. For groundnut, this is the season for groundnut. Though many groundnuts are being harvested now, they are being sold as fresh. But it's also season for groundnut. I'll make a separate detailed video about groundnut storage business. It's business that I've been doing for many years. I think it's one of the first commodity I stored and I made a lot of money many years ago. I'll also share with you on that. Now, for Egusi business, this is one thing I want you to know about Egusi. Is a business or a commodity that will give you big money. While I was in Ghana, I discovered that they also eat a lot of Egusi. They call it Egusi. Yeah, but they eat it a lot. Now, we consume a lot of Egusi in Nigeria. We love Egusi soup. Personally, I love it. And we have many other people who love Egusi. Now, it's not just being consumed within Nigeria. It's consumed outside of Africa. It's consumed within other African countries. So it's a commodity that has export value too. Now, for many of you who are Africans or Nigerians and you're based abroad, these are commodities that you should be looking at. You don't have to come and rent 10 hectares to cultivate your own Egusi or melon. You don't have that time. Why not be there and look for a way or stores there that you can supply to? I know most of those stores already have their suppliers. It does not stop you from approaching them, trying to see if yours can be better. For example, now if I'm selling rice in Kano and you're also selling rice in Akwa Ibom, my price will be cheaper than yours. That is source of your source of your point of sourcing will help you to be able to compete with the next person. That person might be buying in Lagos to go and supply to someone in UK. Meanwhile, you buy it from Nasarawa State and take it to UK. Your price cannot be the same and you still be in profit. So don't be discouraged that and they have stores already. People tell me that they already have suppliers, people who are giving them. No, they still have, but you can still approach them. Or that could be your business where you supply to other individuals' homes. You can grind it to powder in powdered form and supply people and make a lot of money. There is money in agriculture. There is money in trading of agro-commodities. You see me shouting trading of agro-commodities because it's easy to start. This one, you're not renting land to farm and be waiting for rent to fall and be like now we are suffering of shortage of rent and all those things. No, this one is people have done it. Your own job is locate a market, pick and supply to that market, make your money. Simple as ABC. So this is why you see me shouting, do storage, do storage. It's not that I'm discouraging primary production, but I'm looking at what you can start. Maybe when you sell ogbono for a season or you sell egusi for a season, you can say, okay, let me plant my own ogbono or let me cultivate my own egusi. When is it time to cultivate? You go into it, you make your money. Now you're coming with knowledge. You're coming with information that is valid. You already know where to sell. So this is what I'm about to explain to you today. Now, egusi storage. When is the best time for you to buy? The best time for you to buy egusi for storage is September to December season. This is a season where they are harvesting. You know, one thing with egusi is that we have different rainy season in Nigeria. People who are from the south, they have harvested yam. I was coming around I think it's Oyo or so. I saw that they harvested new yam already. Meanwhile, we are still planting yam in Benue State. Can you see the difference now? So when it comes to egusi, it's not that hard, but we have different season for different states. For some of us who are from northern Nigeria, it's even this April. Yes, April, June. People are still planting egusi. So we harvest our own late. So someone who planted egusi from the south or east where they have rain, we harvest before we. And the eastern people consume a lot of egusi. They are good market for us. Onitsha people, we send a lot of bags there. People who are from Akwa Ibom, we send a lot of bags. People who are from Warri, they buy a lot. So these are places where you can easily sell and make good money. So why I'm sharing this with you is that you need to know which season for which. But the truth is, bulk of the egusi that circulate in Nigeria comes from northern Nigeria. So you're going to wait until September to December to buy your egusi for storage. Now, where are the states where you can buy your egusi for storage business? Number one, Benue State, which is my state. We have a lot of egusi. Then you buy from Nasarawa State, which is our neighboring state here in Benue State. Then you can buy from Taraba State. You can buy from Niger. 4 states. You can buy from Kogi State too. 5 states that produce a lot of egusi. These ones, they produce in commercial quantity. I'm not saying they don't produce in the east or south or west. No, they do. But when it comes to commercial quantity where you can buy cheaper, come to Nasarawa state, come to Benue state, go to Taraba state, go to Niger state, you will see this thing in volume at a cheaper price. Now, when you buy your egusi, another thing you have to look out for is that it needs to be properly dried. I know many people who buy egusi and lost huge money. I know many people who bought egusi and made big money. And those people who lost, they bought egusi with a lot of moisture content and kept it in a warehouse. The egusi dried up, or some could not even dried up. What they did is that they even got rotten in the bags. So these are things you have to look out for. Properly dried. And this is what my company can help you to do. We source the best. And this is what we are doing currently with Ogbono. Best only. We are not doing second best, saying this one too can good. No. We need 100%. So when it's time for you to buy your Ogbono, when it's time for you to buy your egusi, reach out to me on WhatsApp. Just tell me, okay, I need how many bags. We can send it to you. You can buy from Kogi, buy from all those places, sources, and give it to you. So what you need to do for me now is to start arranging your warehouse facility. Get a good warehouse. Get a good warehouse or a small store. You can buy 10 bags. You can buy 20 bags. You can buy 200 bags. They are buyers. You will not lose. When it comes to selling, leave that issue of selling to me. Like I say, I have a team. We are building a team of marketers for our agro-commodities, for members of my team only. So let's assume we have other Nigerians who are in the diaspora. They want to also do storage. Since we cannot store for them, if they can store, my community agent can help them to sell. You can also be part of that community. You learn how we are doing the business, how much we are selling, just for a small commission, and you make big money. So these are the kind of informations that you need to take very serious. Jot this down. By September, Egusi will be out. Yes, Egusi might be out in other places, but that one, if you buy it, you will struggle with it. Why? The moisture content. It's still rainy season. So Egusi has a lot of moisture, even if it's harvested now. And when you buy, you need to dry it. So let's assume you buy 200 bags of Egusi. Can you check how much labor it will cost you to dry it? So why not wait and buy the proper time where it's already dried? All you need to do is just put it in a warehouse, seal it. When it's time for you to sell, you sell. A bag of Egusi now is hundreds of thousands. It's hundreds of thousands. So you need to know that this is a commodity that can give you big money. How much are they selling dried granite now? It's big money. People who do storage are making money out of it. So these are some of the things that you need to know. You want to invest in agriculture, consider selling. Why am I saying selling? Because sometimes you go and plant cassava, you will now be looking for buyers because you did not check. You did not check. You did not run a check to see where you can sell these commodities. So always try to understand where you're going to sell before you invest money in it. Please. So for today, this is the information I have for you. Egusi storage is starting September, December is where you can store. By August, people have even started harvesting. Some people are just planting, just like I say, due to differences in rainy season, the climate changes that we have. So some people just planted, but by September, December season, October, Egusi is out. You can buy, properly dry, store. Then by January to February, January to April of the following year is where you will sell and make big money. So you are looking at buying and keeping it for at least 6 months or 4 or 3. But let's say average of 4. You can sell and make big money. So someone will be asking me how much is the average price. One bag of bono can go for like 500,000, 700,000. I think many years ago, someone bought Egusi. It's one of my uncle actually. He has become a millionaire today. The first million he made was from that Egusi. When he bought it, it was very cheap. So what happened was that the following year, the prices dropped. He was not able to sell. I think he stored over 80 bags or 280 bags. That's been very long, 2007 or so, or 8. That man made millions. Egusi moved from, I think 50,000 to 280,000 or so. He brought out the Egusi that he bought, sold out, he made millions. Till today, he's one of the biggest buyer of grains in our market. He has a lot of warehouse scattered everywhere within our state, where he buy grains, export, sell to companies. So it's a big business. Don't be looking at it as it's a cash business. This guy is just saying, no, no, no. I'm not talking of people that are buying 2 bags, 3 bags. Though you can buy 2 bags, 3 bags. I'm looking at people who can buy a truckload. There is no way you lose. Buy a truckload, you make money from it. You just have to know, get it at the best price, keep it in the right place, and sell to the best market. That is how to make money with storage business. When people are crying, hey, there is no money, other people are making the same money you're saying there is no money in it. So you just have to know, get the best market, know where to sell, then you store. So if you want to go into storage business and you're looking at Egusi storage, prepare your mind. By September, October, November, December is the buying season. So from now until that month, this is the period for you to arrange yourself, make your budget. Some of you that work on budget, prepare your money. Even if it's 1 million, 500,000, 300,000, 10 million, prepare your money. So that when it gets to this time, you can do your storage. And let me advise you, please, don't borrow money to do storage. No business that has all businesses have risks. Let me put it this way. So if you are looking at, if I buy, say, Ogbono, for example, at 350,000 and I store, I will sell for 1 million naira. Then you go and now receive a loan and give the person at the next 3 months. Don't do that. It's foolishness. Use your personal savings. If you don't have savings, sell your property to do business. See, there is so much joy when you're doing business with your personal money. I know many people who can tell you go and borrow money. I don't believe in borrowing. It's not that good. I know I might be pressed to a point sometimes to want to borrow money, but I don't like it. So don't borrow money to start a storage of Egusi. No. Don't pick your house rent, money that you're meant for your house rent, to come and buy Egusi for storage or Ogbono. No. Someone reached out to me and he told me he has a 4 million and he wants to go into storage. This is his last money in this life. I say, sir, you don't need to do this business. Because you can't pick your last money to come and say you want to do business. Because your mind is that I must make profit, which is not so. As someone who is into agriculture, I can only predict that, okay, based on what we saw last year, this product was bought for 300,000 and was sold for 900. So you can buy now. But I cannot give you a guarantee that you sell it for 900,000. So if you borrow money with interest, hoping that you sell your Egusi 1 bag for 500k, you cry. And it will not be me. So I'm saying, don't try it. Don't borrow money. Use your own money. So if you lose your and also, even if it's your personal money, it should be money that you can lose and sleep. That is what I do. Any business I'm doing, if I'm receiving money from someone, I check. If I lose this business, can I refund this guy this money and sleep? If my answer is no, Baba, I will not collect. If my answer is yes, I will. So don't do what is above you. Because you heard I say you make money. You make money. But what if you don't make the money? There is that possibility that you will not make. You know me, I cannot lie to you. I've lost money in this business. I don't want anyone to follow my route. So don't go into a commodity, or let me say into buying and selling of agro-commodity with borrowed funds or with money you cannot afford to lose. Invest only the money you can afford to lose. This is an advice that has been given by Warren Buffett, one of the biggest investors of our time. Invest only what you can afford to lose. So thank you so much for watching this video. It's one of the most unique videos. Nobody have shared this Egusi storage business in this angle. They can only tell you how much you buy and sell. But me, I'm telling you the good side, the bad part. So stay connected to this channel. Subscribe, share this video, keep your money, join my Telegram channel, reach out to me on WhatsApp, save my number so you can be watching my WhatsApp status. Then if there's opportunity, you jump on it. Thank you so much. I remain Dennison, your billionaire farmer.